Hello guys! Today, ang ituturo ko sa inyo is all about multiplying rational algebraic expressions. Okay, let's start. So we have two methods on how to multiply algebraic expression. So for our method 1, divide out greatest common monomial factor or the GCMF after multiplying. So we have 4 steps. 4 steps is, so in step 1 natin, multiply the numerators and denominators of the given rational algebraic expressions. And then, for the second step, we find the GCMF of the product and of numerators and denominators. And then, we divide out the GCMF of the product of numerators and denominators. And then finally, we simplify the remaining factors. Okay, medyo mahaba siya. So, meron tayong alternative method or yung ating method number 2, which is divide out greatest common monomial factor, GCMF, before multiplying. So, yung kanina is after tayo mag-multiply, tsaka tayo mag-factor out. Ngayon, bago tayo mag-multiply, mag-factor out na tayo. Okay? So, for our step 1, find the GCMF of the numerators and denominators. And then, we divide out the GCMF of the numerators and denominators. Then, finally, we simplify the remaining factors. Okay? So, itong method 2 natin, medyo mas maiksi siya kumpara sa ating method 1. Pero ituturo ko itong both method na ito sa isang example para makita nyo na same lang naman yung parehas na lalabas. Pero ano ba yung mas mabilis gawin? Kumbaga ano yung pinakamadaling gawin para hindi ka na magpapaulit-ulit pa ng method. Okay? So, let's give some examples. We have example number 1 given by this algebraic expression 37x over 2y multiply by y over 4. So, sa ating method 1, so we have your method 1. Sa ating method 1, mag-multiply muna tayo bago tayo kumuha ng GCMF and then tsaka siya i-divide out, okay? So, ngayon pag minag-multiply natin to is numerator sa numerator, denominator sa denominator. Okay, so 37x multiply by y, that is 37xy. Over 2y times 4 is 8y. Ngayon, nag-multiply na tayo. Tsaka tayo ngayon nahanap yung GCMF. Okay, ano ba yung common factor nung numerator and denominator para makapag-divide out tayo? So, as you can see, kung titingnan natin yung coefficient muna na 37 and 8, wala naman silang common factor sa kanila. Okay, so as is siya. And then, pagdating naman sa variable x ng numerator, wala namang variable x yung ating denominator. So, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-factor. Okay, and pagdating naman sa y, both numerator and denominator may y. So, ibig sabihin, yun yung ating GCMF. Okay, and since both y's naman ng numerator and denominator ay 1 lang yung exponent or with a degree of 1, so, yan lang yung ating GCMF. So, ngayon, if-factor out natin siya, magkakaroon tayo dito ng y, and then yung 37x divided by y, and then 8 na lang to. Okay? And ngayon, we divide out this common factor or the GCMF kasi equal to 1 naman yan, di ba? Pag dinivide mo siya sa sarili niya, equal to 1 lang yan. Okay? And now, this is equal to 37x over 8. So, ito yung sagot natin sa example number 1 using yung ating method 1 or yung maghahanap tayo ng GCMF after multiplying. Okay? At ngayon, paano naman yung sa method 2 natin? Which is, ito naman yung paghahanap ng GCMF bago tayo mag-multiply. So, hindi muna tayo mag-multiply. Maghahanap lang tayo ng GCMF muna. So, dito, so, pag nire-rate natin to, 2y times y over 4. Ano ba yung tinutukoy doon? Okay? Ngayon, ang tinutukoy lang doon is, pwede tayong makapag-cancel out na ng common factor before multiplying. Okay? Kasi yung factor naman na tinutukoy is the GCMF. Okay? So, as you can see here, we have parehas na y sa numerator and sa denominator. Okay? So, pag ganyan, pwede mo na siyang i-cancel out or i-divide out mo na to. Itong y. Dahil same naman siya eh. Okay? Same with the coefficient. Kung merong coefficient between the numerator and denominator na may common factor, pwede ka nang mag-divide out agad. So, hindi ka na muna mag-multiply. Divide out ka lang ng divide out para pag multiply mo, naka-simplified form na agad siya. Or, hindi ka nakahanap ng GCMF. Okay? Kasi, may tendency na kapag nag-multiply ka na nag-multiply, or kapag multiply ka muna bago ka mag-factor, yung coefficients kasi, pwede siyang lumaki ng lumaki. Kasi, pag nag-multiply ka, minumultiply mo rin yung coefficients no? So, parang medyo mas tricky siya na maghahanap ka ng factor ng bigger number. Unlike kapag ganitong hindi ka pa nagmumultiply, naghanap ka na ng GCMF, maliliit yung number lang na hahanapan mo ng common factor nila. So, mas madali. Okay? So, itong method 2, mas mabilis to. Dahil cancel out ka muna and then multiply and that's it. That's your final answer. Okay? So, going back to our example, since y lang naman yung na-cancel out, copy na lang natin itong natira. Etong dalawa, pag multiply natin pala to kasi natira yung to dito, tsaka yung 4. So, same pa rin na multiply siya. Okay? So, copy natin itong 37x divided by 2 times 4, that is 8. Okay? So, as you can see, using both methods, iisang sagot lang yung makukuha natin. Or same answer lang. Ang pinagkaiba lang, mas maiksi yung process ng ating method number 2. Dahil nag-factor out ka na agad bago ka pa mag-multiply. Unlike sa method 1 natin na multiply muna, then factor out. So, medyo mas tricky yun. Okay? So, now, for our example number 2, we have 15y over 2y times 2y over 5x squared. Okay? So, dito sa example na to, dahil mas madali yung ating method 2, na find the GCMF muna and then divide out, tapos simplify natin yung remaining factor, yun na lang yung gagamitin natin. Okay? Hindi natin gagamitin yung method 1 na mag-multiply ka muna, tsaka tayo mag-factor out. Dahil nakita nyo naman na mas mabilis yung method 2 natin. Okay? So, we have 15y over 2y times 2y over 5x squared. Ngayon, kitang-kita na agad, meron agad tayong GCMF sa numerator and denominator, which is itong 2y. Okay? Same silang dalawa, ito nasa numerator, ito nasa denominator. So, since pareha sila, pag pinag-divide mo yan, that is equal to 1 lang. Or pwede mo siyang i-divide out. So, we can just write this as equal to 1. Okay? Dahil multiply naman yan eh. So, pwede mo na siyang i-GCMF or pwedeng siya na yung GCMF. Pero may other pa tayong common factor. Okay? So, ngayon, let's see naman itong 15y tsaka yung 5x squared na natira. So, yung variable niya, itong y, tsaka itong x squared, basically, wala tayong magagawa dyan. I-retain lang natin yung mga yan dahil magkaiba naman sila na variable eh. So, ito ang papansinin natin ngayon. Itong numerator and itong denominator. Okay? So, paano gagawin natin dyan? Yung 15 and 5, meron silang common factor na 5. Okay? So, what I mean by that is, itong 15, pwede natin itong i-factor out or pwede natin itong gawing 5 times 3. Okay? So, by this, magkakaroon tayo ng yung 5 pa-factor out natin and then ang matitira is just 3y over itong 5x squared. So, factor out natin yung 5, then yung x squared yung matitira. Okay? And then now, we have here common factor na 5. So, divide out natin yan dahil equal to 1 yan. Ang matitira sa atin is 3y over x squared. So, this is our final answer. Okay? So, see, mas mabilis siya. Unlike pag minag-multiply natin yan, tsaka ka nag-GCMF, medyo mahaba. Tsaka lalaki na yung ating mga coefficient. Okay? So, proceed tayo sa ating example number 3. We have x squared minus 4 over 2 times 4 over x minus 2. Okay, so method 2 lang uli yung gagawin natin. We have x squared minus 4 over 2 times 4 over x minus 2. So, unahin agad natin yung ating constant lang, which is yung 4 and 2. Okay? Etong 4 and 2, meron silang common factor na 2. Okay? Kasi itong 4, we can express this as 2 times 2. Okay? So, pwedeng makancel yung, or pwedeng ma-divide out itong 2 na isa. Okay? So, matitira sa numerator natin is isang 2. Okay? And then, itong ngayon naman, yung ating numerator naman, yung numerator natin na x squared minus 4, tsaka yung denominator natin na x minus 2, basically yung x minus 2 wala kang gagawin. Dahil naka-simplified form na yan. Pero yung x squared minus 4, pwede mo siyang i-factor out. Dahil ayan ay difference ng 2 squared. Okay? Dahil yung 4 perfect square, yung x squared perfect square din siya. So, yung x squared minus 4 can be expressed as x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 2. Okay? So, ito divided by 1 na lang to. Dahil yung 2 na divide out na natin. Times ito, 2 na lang to. Over x minus 2. Okay? So, ngayon, etong x minus 2 na to, divide out mo na uli siya. Dahil equal to 1 yan. Okay? So, ngayon, ang rule natin sa pagdi-divide out natin is, kailangan nasa numerator and nasa denominator siya. Hindi siya pwedeng parehas nasa numerator. Pag parehas siyang nasa numerator, hindi mo siya madi-divide out. Okay? Dahil hindi naman sila magka-cancel eh. Hindi naman sila magiging equal to 1. Ipag-multiply mo lang sila pag same sila na numerator, or denominator. Okay? Ang unang yung titingnan, kailangan isang numerator, isang denominator, yung common factor. Okay? Or yung GCMF na nakita nyo or yung na-factor out nyo. Okay? So, now we have this simplified form na to. Ang gagawin na lang natin is i-multiply na lang natin tong 2 sa x plus 2 dahil siya na lang naman yung natira. Sa denominator, wala nang natira. Okay? So, didistribute lang natin yung 2 dyan para ma-simplify siya. So, we have 2 times x, that is 2x. And then 2 times 2, that is 4. So, this is our final answer. Yung denominator, 1 na lang yan. So, wala na tayong denominator. Okay? So, for our fourth example, kindly comment down your answers sa ating chat box and let's see kung naintindihan nyo na yung ating lesson for today. If medyo nalilito pa, you can go back sa earlier part ng video na ito and then panoorin nyo ulit para mas maintindihan nyo yung ating mga steps, both method 1 and method 2. Okay? So, yun na lamang sa ating lesson for today. I hope may natutunan kayo and maraming salamat sa panonood.